cafe and I just got a mocha, an iced mocha, nothing too fancy. An Oreo macaron. Isn't it so cute? It's a panda. Can't talk too much because I just realized I'm speaking right under the speaker. So I'll check on y'all once we get into the car because we did go to the library and I'm gonna show y'all the books that we got. I'm about to style my hair, which is just putting this in, but this might be my favorite hair product ever. I mean, I'm definitely loving it right now, but maybe even ever. It just makes my hair look so good, so full, so thick, and it doesn't weigh it down. I wish I would have discovered this way sooner, but I'm gonna go ahead and just style my hair with this. So I'm doing my hair in the morning. Y'all can see how this looks and how it makes my hair really curly and defined. Because the last time I showed y'all, it was, you could see the curls, but I also slept on it, so I feel like it didn't look as good as what it was supposed to. And sometimes, I'm not gonna do it today, but sometimes I'll go in with a brush just to add a little bit more volume to the roots and define the hair a little bit more. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna finish this, go make a coffee, and then I'm going to turn the camera back on to do a little quick chit chat with y'all. As I mentioned, I was gonna make a coffee, so I made a coffee and I also made me a turkey grilled cheese to put something on my stomach because I didn't even tell y'all it's currently noon. I had a later morning than expected, but I went ahead and made that, so I'm gonna eat this. Before I eat, I wanted to intro this video because I just remembered I did not intro this video. So hi, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Demi, and if you're returning, thanks so much for your support. If you are someone that's into lifestyle vlogs, beauty, fragrance, skincare, as well as motherhood and entrepreneurship, what I call myself a mompreneur. I am a mompreneur that prioritizes self-care, so you'll see bits and pieces of that, but I try to have a nice mix in my vlogs of motherhood as well as just being literally a girl. I think as women, sometimes we get so caught up in being one specific role, so I try to give y'all a nice balance of all the things. But I wanted to go ahead and intro this video because I completely forgot to. So since we got the intro out of the way, let's go ahead and recap what we did yesterday. So baby girl and I had a library and local coffee shop date. I wanted to take her out. I've been trying to just think of different activities, as I mentioned in the last vlog. Like I've been looking for workbooks and things like that to keep her entertained. And so yesterday I wanted to take her to the library, one, so she can get familiar with the library. I'm a huge advocate on supporting your library, your local libraries. Go check out books, go use their resources, attend events if you're able to, book a meeting room. One of the things that Mona and I do when we are traveling in other cities is we try to go to the local library and use their meeting spaces. And if not, then we'll go to a local coffee shop. But support your local library as well as your local businesses. So yesterday was all about just being in the community, and that's what we did. So we went to the library. She actually did really well in there. And I was trying to get her used to the fact that it's a library. So I was like, you have to be quiet. People are working. She did really well though. She said hi to a couple people, picked a couple of the books. I chose some of the books as well. I got a good bit of books, so this should last us a good little bit, but I've been trying to rotate some of her books out because she is getting bored with some of them, but also too, she's already, I guess, like mastering some of the books. So it's becoming repetitive, which I think is still good for her speech and development, but I want to introduce new things. So anyway, that's what I ended up doing. That's what we ended up doing in the library. I'll show y'all the books that we ended up getting. Just show y'all the stack really quickly. So the first one's I Love My School. It says I Could Be. The Same Time Next Summer is for me. I got this Boba Emotions. I Will Be Fierce. G is for Giggle. Since he's a dinosaur. She picked out the Elmo book. She found these ones. I Love You Like a Pig. The Weather Girls. And then this one is called Pup and Bear. I just realized that the book is backwards. So we had us a little library day, and then we also went to a local coffee shop. So those are the clips that you saw at the beginning of the vlog. And I got a iced mocha, and then I just got her a cookies and cream macaron, and she really enjoyed that. Of course, she didn't eat the whole thing, but you know, I just try to give her different options of things that she wants. She's definitely in her phase of picking and choosing what she wants and having her personality. So I've just really been trying to hone in on that a little bit more. That's what we did yesterday. And then also I went to a plaza since we were in the area of that local coffee shop, and it has like Old Navy, Bath and Body Works, Marshalls, Ulta, just a plaza with a bunch of different stores. And I ended up going to Old Navy. Did I need any more socks for her? Absolutely not. Y'all saw how many socks I got for her the last haul, but I did get some socks that are bigger sizes, because I honestly don't, as I'm looking at this, I think this one may fit her, but I don't think this one will fit her just yet. Anyway, they were on sale. This was $2 and this was $3. So you really can't beat that. They were super clearance. And also I wanted to get a pack for my mom's house so she could have some socks over there. And they also have the grips on them as well. This one was very much discounted because it's more Valentine's Day colors, but I figured this would actually be cute for Valentine's Day when it comes up next year. Now the last thing that I ended up getting, I didn't really find much in Marshalls, but I also went in to look. However, I couldn't pass this one up because it was on clearance. So I don't know if y'all have heard, but Sol de Janeiro discontinued Cheirosa 71, which is like a beautiful gourmand fall fragrance. This is perfect in the fall time, but I ended up getting this because it was on clearance and I got it for $20. So it was originally $29.99, went down to $24, and then went down to $20. So I ended up picking up this because I actually have this in my stash. Now I can actually go through that, use it, and have a backup. This particular fragrance I keep in rotation during fall, and so I'm kind of already grabbing some of my fall things out of my stash. So yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna work for probably an hour and then go pick up baby girl. I also mentioned that I wanted to use this Ulta bag that I got as a free gift. It's like perfect for the summertime. I love the way it looks, like the colors, as well as how big it is. But I decided to take this as our library bag because it was actually helpful for me to put the books in here as I let her walk around and stuff. So my hands were still free. So I wanna show y'all what I put in here. Not much, because I also didn't want my bag to be heavy. I have this bag right here. I just have the mic. The camera was also in here, and then an extra tripod. Here is just kind of a catch-all, and there's not much in here. I just have an extra 62 because that was a fragrance that I was wearing yesterday, my wallet, some cash, and then hand sanitizer and 2 lip balms. I ended up taking these. Last but not least, I always have to have a snack bag, always. For me and for her, mainly for her, but for me too. Every now and then I'll be like, oh gosh, I need like some crackers or something to hold me over. So I just have some Bin saltine crackers, and then the teddy bears from Aldi. She really likes these, and they're travel packs, so it's just easier to throw in and go. So I just have it in this bag that I also got from Ulta. So that's what's in this bag. There was nothing else, and then I just threw the books in here. And then I usually keep like wipes and disinfectant stuff in my car. So I'll typically take that, throw it in the bag that I'm using for the day, and then put it back in the car so I'm not constantly having to switch it out. But yeah, that's everything that I have in that bag. I love it. I think it's cute for the summer, and I think I have so many tote bags, I'm gonna keep rotating them out. Maybe by the seasons, but just to add a little bit of color and whimsy into our life. So I just wanted to show y'all also what's in the bag. Baby girl and I are currently sitting outside of the grocery store. I'm about to run in and get some ingredients for pistachio pudding. I ended up using, I'm gonna use the same exact recipe, the Not Your Mama's banana pudding pie. Yeah, I'm gonna get you a cracker, 1 second. Once we get into the store, okay? I'm gonna end up using the Paula D Not Your Mama's banana pudding recipe and just use pistachio pudding and remove the banana. So we're gonna see how this turns out. This is my first time making this. But we are going to head in here, grab the stuff really quickly, and then head to my mom's. Hey y'all, today is Sunday. Baby girl is down for a nap, so I'm going to make this banana bread mix. And then also I'm gonna work on cleaning the floors, because the reality is, this is the reality majority of the time. But today we're just having a slow Sunday, not much is happening. We're just chilling, taking the day as it comes. I'm gonna make this banana bread, and then I'm also gonna make a quick lunch, just the tuna rolls. Y'all know that's my go-to anytime I'm in a pinch. I already have rice made, so it's not gonna take long at all, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this and kind of just chill. But I just wanted to check in with y'all. I did end up making that pistachio pudding for my family. It turned out okay. I didn't use whole milk. I ended up using fat-free milk, so it was a little bit more watery. It wasn't as firm as it needed to be, so I'm gonna retry the recipe next time I make it. But I will check in with y'all in a bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the montage of me making this stuff. have some leftover like tuna rolls that I'm going to make, but I'm actually gonna eat this leftover chicken salad croissant that my sister made. And I went ahead and plated baby girl's stuff. So have her rice and tuna here, some apples. They're a little bit brown because I actually cut this apple this morning. And then cucumbers. Even if she doesn't finish everything, I still try to give her a vegetable and a fruit all the time, even if she doesn't eat it all. But this is what our, I guess, supper looks like because it is later in the day. Also, she ended up taking a nap, a 3-hour nap. I thought, oh, okay, she's probably only gonna be like sleeping for an hour. No, I kept going in to check on her and she was still sleeping. I was like, oh man, every parent knows that like decision of waking them up because you want them to be able to sleep through the night and not go down too late, but then also letting them sleep through. I just ended up letting her sleep through. I'll figure it out at nighttime. But I also ended up getting a lotion. She ran out of lotion and I was gonna get the Pipet, I think that's how you say it, the Lang Lang vanilla. That one smells really good. I like how lightweight it is as well, and that one's under $10. I think it's like $9.99. You can get it on Amazon as well as Target. But I did want to try another one out. I've been seeing this on, I saw it at Target and then I saw it on Amazon and read really good reviews on it. It does have a fragrance to it, which I was a little bit hesitant at first because it does have a fragrance. It smells like Johnson & Johnson, the pink one, like a baby powder, like a fresh baby powder, newborn baby scent. It smells really good, but it says that it's safe enough to use. Say that it's made in the US. It is great for sensitive skin. It's free of all the things. So I'm gonna try it and see. I also go in anytime I moisturize her with coconut oil and then a lotion. So I'm gonna try to mix both of them, but this smells so, so good. It smells like the perfect baby powdery fresh smell that I feel like, yeah. Let me try. I'm gonna use this on her and see how it works out for us, and I'll keep y'all posted, but I definitely needed to buy her a lotion because we have been out of lotion for a good bit. I don't have anything else really for the rest of the Sunday. Like I said, this Sunday we just took it slow. Made sure that I had like some meals ready to go for the week. The tuna rolls I'll probably end up eating for lunch tomorrow. I do have a couple calls, so I'm just gonna prep for the week and have a slow night the rest of the night. But I will pick this camera up tomorrow and see what the day has in store. Hi y'all, today is Monday and I figured I would record into today to give a little bit more footage. I went to Kid earlier and ended up selling some clothes. I ended up getting $24, which is perfect because that actually paid for my coffee, a girl math. And I also ended up getting baby girl a pair of shoes. I ended up getting this one, so the same one as her pink ones, but just in a black and gray, which is perfect because she doesn't have any black shoes. I'm gonna clean these up when I get home. Y'all know the drill. This was only, well, I had store credit for $8 and I had a coupon, so I only ended up paying $1 and some change. So I ended up getting that while I was there. So I was looking around. All right, someone has somewhere to be. And then I just stopped to get a coffee from Cafe Blue. This is what it looks like. Their whole saying is everything is going to be okay. I got a banana pudding latte and it looks so good. Let's try it. This is delicious. My nephew told me to get it. He said that he finished it super fast and I have no regrets. This tastes so good. And now I'm on my way. Honestly, I'm just doing a little like treat myself morning. I feel like I'm always treating myself, but as I should. And I'm gonna go get some Papado's shrimp and crawfish fondue. That's one of my favorite dishes of all time. So I'm gonna get that and then I'm gonna head home, eat, chill for a little bit, work for a little bit, and then have a call at 3 that I need to be ready for. It's currently 1:11, so let me go ahead and get going. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Now today's the next day. I have a bag here from Once Upon a Child. My neighbors are cutting grass. From Once Upon a Child, I ended up selling some of baby girl's clothes yesterday and I got about 60 bucks from it. I went to 2 different stores, Kid to Kid and Once Upon a Child. They ended up asking me that I want to just use what I had on this, so I was like, yeah, why not? I ended up getting this black tank top because she doesn't have any plain black tank tops, and this was only $1.50. Trying to get her more bottoms, especially for fall, so I ended up getting her these jeans, a little skirt, so shorts, and then it just has this right here. But I just thought that this was so cute. They were only $18 and then everything was 15% off because I sold. So then these shoes actually came out to about 15 and some change. The lady that was showing me where the shoe bin was, she was like, is it for a boy or a girl? And I was like, oh, it doesn't really matter when it comes to shoes because sometimes I'll put her in like boy, quote unquote boy shoes, more gender neutral colors instead of all pink. So I ended up getting these because I feel like this is a perfect green for fall. And I can come up with some outfits with this shoe. The drill, sanitize them, do what I need to do, and then put them out in the sun to dry. I think I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See y'all in the next one.